How has people's judgment affected you?
Sometimes when people judge me, it stops them from really knowing who I am and getting to know that they might actually like who I really am.
So we all see people being judged. It happens every day. So how do you react seeing people around you being judged?
Even if they're not my friends, usually I do try and step in because, everybody judges because that's in our nature. It helps us decide if a person is safe or dangerous, but when it's in a way that is cruel or unkind, I try and step in, show them that it's not true how they're being treated. It's not okay.
How can being judged affect individuals in the long opinion?
Someone who's been bullied or had judgment on them a good majority of their lives, they can be reclusive and they don't want to open up to others. But something that could be really bad is they could join a gang or get involved with violence because they feel like nobody in the world really cares about them and they don't have anything to owe the world. They just want to screw it over. So, that'd be really bad.
What can we do as a society as a whole to help stop unfair judgment about, towards people?
I think a society can only get as good as its individuals are. So as people, we can know that everybody has prejudice and judgment, but people may surprise you. So if you really get to look past that and say, maybe this person's different from how I thought, you see them as equal as yourself. They're a person too. So treat us how you would want to be treated. Keep that in mind.
Alright, what's your favorite Otter Pop and why?
My mind.
Favorite Otter Pop?
What's that?
You don't know what Otter Pop is?
No.
Okay, well, we can't end our diversity and judgment on this campus if you don't know.
They're like popsicles, basically. Aren't they?
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah. Yeah, their grape's pretty good. That's actually my favorite.
How do you think people being judged individually on a daily basis, how do you think that affects them? Does it put them in a shell? Do they feel outcasted from society? And how do we give them confidence to keep striving to be a better person and to demand respect from the people that's judging them?
Yeah, I agree that it would put people in a shell if they're being judged for anything. I think a good way would be to find more individuals that are more accepting. So even if you're still getting judged, like hold strong with the people that do love you and care about you, because that's big. Find people that you're close to and pretty sure they won't judge you for anything. If they're just making fun of you, being friendly. But I think that to stay strong, you shouldn't judge at all. Just be as wide open as you can be.
Here's a question that we have to ask you for the day. Before this interview is concluded, we just need to know what's your favorite Otter Pop.
This is hard. That is a very serious question. I think I could switch it up and mix them all together. Melt them all down,
Yeah.
put it in a pitcher, water cup or something, and then get a funnel, put it back in, freeze it.
How has people's judgment towards you affected you?
It hasn't really affected me at all because I know there's a lot of, everybody has their different norms and values, and we just try to understand that America's supposed to be the melting pot, so there's going to be cultural diversity, so we just got to learn to coexist and just keep moving forward.
So what do you think that we can do as a society to prevent making prejudice and judgmental thoughts towards one another?
I think what would help is if people understood other cultures, not how it is today, but also the history and what people went through to survive. And, teach people how to respect each other. And, I know you could host a lot of events which brings people together, like just comedy shows, sports, just creative ways to bring people together and find